I have some questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought against me.
You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days.
And that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Criminal
You
jurisdiction.
haven't heard what I've said, sir.
Wow. There needs to be a corpus delicti, which there isn't. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well,
Maybe you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that.
Where
Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
And you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Which I have done about 17
by the
times.
Constitution.
All right, guys. Today's case is straight up wild. Have you ever seen a judge just hang up on a sovereign citizen mid-hearing? Because this one snaps hard. The judge completely loses it and shuts this guy all the way down for acting like a fool. And honestly, it's so satisfying to watch. For once, a sovereign citizen actually gets what's coming instead of wasting everyone's time with nonsense about fake laws and fringe conspiracies. I mean, seriously, how do these people think they're gonna win a case when their entire legal strategy comes from YouTube comments and Wikipedia rabbit holes? But hey, you tell me, was the judge too harsh here, or did this guy totally have it coming? Let's dive in and watch this judge shut it all the way down.
I get the impression that he may be filing a special appearance on behalf of a sovereign citizen.
Hey, we've got Mr. Myrick back. This is 2500183. People of the City of Berkeley versus Kamash Daku Myrick.
Magistrate, I'm just going to acknowledge my presence for the record. Patrick Agnick. I'm here as appointed counsel on behalf of the arraignment docket this morning. I did speak to Mr. Myrick in private. I did explain to him he does have the right to counsel. I explained to him, obviously, that right. He's indicated to me unequivocally that he does not want counsel. Mr. Myrick, is that a fair statement?
That is a fair statement.
So with that said, I'm here and present, but with that, I believe Mr. Myrick will address the court on his own behalf.
Mr. Myrick, you have the right to decline counsel. You also have the right to change your mind. If you do, just notify the court.
Yes, sir.
You've been charged in this citation that was issued on the 22nd day of January at about 5:58 in the morning with driving in the city of Berkeley on Henley near Franklin Street while your license to do so was suspended. Driving on a suspended license is a crime for which you could be incarcerated up to 93 days and or fined $500. You have a right to a trial. Trial can be before a judge or a jury. You can act as your own attorney or you can be represented by counsel. If you cannot afford to retain your own attorney, an attorney can be appointed for you. You'd have the right to confront and cross-examine the witnesses against you. You'd have the right to testify yourself or not to testify. In the event that you choose not to testify, your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
No, sir. I don't even understand the charges here.
The charge is driving a car on the streets of the city of Berkeley while you're not licensed. You're suspended. That's the allegation.
Well, I totally understand, and I would love to plead, Your Honor. But before I have some questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought against me.
Did this dude really just say he wants to take a plea? And he's a sovereign citizen? Bro, pick a struggle. This man must have graduated from the Sovereign Citizen School of Contradictions because he's all over the place. Normally, these guys are ranting about how the court has no authority, how the judge is just a corporate agent, and how the flag in the courtroom has the wrong number of fringes. But now he wants to plead guilty? Does he not realize that entering a plea literally means you're recognizing the court's authority? That's like saying you don't believe in gravity, then face-planting on the sidewalk. Make it make sense. Have any of you ever seen a sovereign citizen try to take a plea before? Because this right here, this is new levels of confused.
The nature of the cause brought against you is a criminal charge
Okay.
alleging that you were operating a motor vehicle on the streets of the city of Berkeley while your driver's license was suspended by the Michigan Secretary of State. That is the nature of the charges brought against you.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, are you saying that these are criminal charges?
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor. Further, that brings a little bit more confusion for me because under the Constitution, there are two criminal jurisdictions. One is under the common law, and the other one is under admiralty, and that's a military tribunal venue. And under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, which one of these criminal jurisdictions am I being brought on charges under?
Mr.
Yeah.
Myrick, your perception as to the nature of the Constitution and its implications is grossly distorted. You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days. Now, this isn't complicated. If you want to come up with words that don't make sense, keep talking. But the bottom line is that there's no correlation with what's going on here and admiralty law whatsoever. And the common law is a civil concept. We have statutes in the state of Michigan, as do all 50 of the states. The federal courts have statutes, and common law is a civil thing. There's no common law crimes.
Exactly. So you've ruled out the common law, Your Honor. So the other criminal jurisdiction that I can be brought in charges under is under admiralty, and that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Your Honor, you said that I'm under a criminal. This is a criminal charge, correct?
Yeah.
So which of the two criminal jurisdictions?
You haven't heard what I've said, sir. This is not a matter of having the two choices that you have spoken to.
Wow.
You are misreading the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes that are brought against you here. There's nothing to do with admiralty. You weren't in a boat.
Well, Your Honor, you too have a sworn oath of office, correct?
After watching way too many sovereign citizen videos, I can say their main strategy is just chaos. Talk in circles until the judge loses patience or they get thrown in jail. It's like arguing with a GPS. I don't consent won't stop the route to lockup. And now this guy's asking if the judge upholds his oath, like that's gonna magically end the case? Come on. That's not how court works. Honestly, I don't get these people. This stuff never works, but they still think they're gonna be the one who beats the system with some nonsense from YouTube. If anyone can explain the logic, I'm all ears.
I am sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes related thereto. And that means that I'm not going to.
So you do have a Sixth Amendment obligation to inform me of what jurisdiction.
And I think I have done that. I have told you that the people of the city of Berkeley have brought charges against you.
Well, Your Honor, the people is not a person. If I'm being brought up under criminal charges, there needs to be a corpus delicti, which there isn't. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well, Well, this
Maybe
is,
you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that into this record too. Or maybe you'd like to deal with the probate code. But the reality, sir, is that you've been charged with a city ordinance violation. It's clear what the ordinance says. It's clear what you've been charged with. You have a
yes,
right to be presumed innocent, and you have a right to a trial. We're going to set this for a pre-trial before the trial. You'll be notified by mail. Do you still live on Mendota?
I do. But I have
What
not,
is your phone number?
I'm not issued a plea, Your Honor.
I have entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
I object,
What
Your
is
Honor.
your
So
phone
you
number,
cannot
sir?
enter a plea. I have not
Oh, yeah, I
entered a
can.
plea.
I just did.
Your Honor.
What is
I
your phone
object.
number?
There is no plea that you can enter in because I didn't voluntarily enter in the plea, Your Honor. I'm asking you, Your Honor,
You want me
what
to enter a plea of
jurisdiction
guilty?
under the two jurisdictions that I'm
There's
being
not two
charged under?
jurisdictions. I
There's
don't know
only
how
two
you've been
jurisdictions
misled
that
to
I can be
believe
charged
that
under
there are.
the
No, that's
Constitution, Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick. That's what your conclusion that there's only two jurisdictions here is absolutely without merit in
Your Honor,
fact
you said
or
that this is
law.
a criminal charge. I'm asking you, Your
I'm
Honor.
asking you what your phone number is. Let's get down to basics here. You're making this very hard on yourself.
Your Honor, I
What's
have the
your phone
right to
number?
assert my right, Your Honor, and
What
I am
is your
asking
phone
you,
number?
Your Honor,
What is your
what
phone number?
my phone number, Your Honor, is.
Yes, I'd like to know it.
Your Honor, we haven't even established what jurisdiction we're in.
I have established that. I told you it's the people of the city of Berkeley that brought the charges against you.
Your
You've
Honor,
said that three times now.
you stated on the record that these were criminal charges, Your Honor. I need to have
Correct.
an understanding. By the Constitution, Your Honor, there are only two
Where
criminal
does the
charges that I can be
Constitution say
brought
you
under.
have to have an understanding?
Say again, Your Honor.
Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
By the Sixth Amendment, Your Honor.
The Amendment says you have to
the right
understand. The Sixth Amendment can't make you understand if you're being unreasonable.
Your Honor, I have the right to understand what jurisdiction that I'm being brought under, and you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Which I have done about 17
by the
times.
Constitution, under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick, your bond is $1,000 cash or surety. It must be paid within 48 hours or there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest.
Your Honor.
That's done. We're through. Good luck.
Your Honor.
Get your own lawyer.
Your Honor, you have not given me a jurisdiction, Your Honor.
I've given you a jurisdiction 4 times. I'm not going to waste any
Your
more
Honor.
time.
Your Honor, I think you there was a disconnection or something.
No, I disconnected you. If you want to continue, come to the courthouse, sir.
Your Honor.
Come to the courthouse if you want to continue the conversation.
I would like to move for dismissal.
I would like. It's not going to be. No.
I would like to move.
You're gone.
She's the Phoebe we're talking. Oh my God. Oh, we're recording magistrate.
Finally, a judge who doesn't play along with the sovereign citizen circus. This was honestly so refreshing. Most judges let these clowns ramble for way too long, but this one hung. Up on him twice. Absolute legend. I had to pause the video just to appreciate it. This guy really thought he was about to outsmart the legal system, only to get completely shut down. Almost feel bad. Almost. But he brought this on himself. You just know he'll claim the judge was biased or emotional like they always do when things fall apart. Let me know what you guys think. Does he have any shot at dodging his 93 days, or is he just digging himself deeper? And hey, if you liked this video, hit that like and subscribe. I post daily, so stay tuned. Appreciate y'all.